What's up, YouTube? I'm Z, and this channel shows you the world through my lens. What's up, UK? Man, guys, I think I say it every time, like, I'm super enjoying my Dave journey so far. We are actually almost all the way through Psychodrama. Like, I'm recording 2 tracks today. I'm going to be recording Environment, which is this one, and then I'm going to record Leslie right after this. So it's going to be a heavy, 20-30 minutes now where I do these 2 tracks back to back. But I want to try to finish Psychodrama this week so that we can get to the next album, which a lot of you guys have been talking about. And then I guess from there, we'll just kind of see where you guys want to go. He's phenomenal, man. Like, if I haven't said it enough, he's special. He's different. He's different than what I've heard so far. And like, I've heard some like top tier UK artists so far. Like, check my channel. Some of the Fire in the Boost that I've checked out, some of the stuff that kind of led to with those artists, they're incredible. But this guy's just, there's something different about him, the way that he can do what he's doing. So I'm super enjoying this. I'm excited to check this one out. I'm curious what this is about. It's called Environment. Without further ado, let's do this. Okay.
What do you think people see when they look at you?
So we're back to the theme of the therapy session, right? Or continuing the theme.
What do you think people see when they look at you?
Look, you see our gold chains and our flashy cars. I see a lack of self-worth and I see battle scars. He has to be with 20 man when he wears jewelry, and you see it as gangster, I see it as insecurity. Where I'm from.
Ooh, the goosebumps are hitting early on this one. What are we, 26 seconds? You see our gold chains and our flashy cars. I see a lack of self-worth and I see battle scars. He has to be with 20 men when he wears jewelry. You see it as gangster. I see his insecurity. Holy smokes. Like, we could probably stop the song right here, take just those 4 lines and talk about it for an hour. Like, easy. That was... Now he's talking about some stuff. Like, you can envision the things he's talking about. You can envision the people with the gold chains, the flashy cars, the 20 people around him, the jewelry. Like, we can see it. We probably have example after example after example of it. Wow.
Jewelry, and you see it.
Just so you know, we're not going to stop the song and talk about it for an hour. But we could, is what I'm trying to say. That was deep.
As gangster, I see it as insecurity. Where I'm from, everybody wants to make it out, but nobody wants to see somebody make it out. It ain't about who came around, but more about who stayed around. Behind the scenes, they say God gave us eyes to see. You see the video vixens and all their pearly whites, but you don't see the dirty nights, long days and early flights. You see the deals and think all these rappers laughing now, but you don't get that if we weren't already, we're a target now. You see...
Oh man, the goosebumps are continuing. Listen, like, the fact is he's coming out of the UK saying this. I feel like this song very directly also addresses the situation that happens in the States. Like, you think about the number of rappers that have died in the US. And it's exactly this, man. It's like what he was finishing in the first part, like the thoughts in the first part. Where I'm from, everybody wants to make it out, but nobody wants to see somebody make it out. Like, I want to get out of here, but I'm not going to be happy if you do. And we see it all the time. Like, you see the deals, you think we're laughing now, but if you don't get it, we're a target now. And this is him, like, also peeling back the curtain a little bit, right? Like, peeling back the layers. Like, he's saying, you see the vixens and the pearly whites. So you see the parts that you like, you see the parts that you want, like the money, the flashy things, the girls, the pretty stuff, but you're not seeing like the behind the scenes, what we got to do to have that stuff, like the dirty nights, long days, early flights. This is crazy, man. This is crazy.
See the dirty nights, long days and early flights. You see the deals and think all these rappers laughing now, but you don't get that if we weren't already, we're a target now. You see all the groupie girls and think they're heaven sent. I see 25 minutes worth of empty sex to tell a lie. It wasn't my intention to objectify, but I can testify. I've seen some shit you couldn't rectify. You see this industry where
I've seen some shit you couldn't rectify.
I can testify. I've seen some shit you couldn't rectify. You see this industry where everybody came up. I see a bag of weird rappers and some fake love, fake handshakes and fake spuds with fake comments, where everybody covers costs but never pays homage. The scene turned on me, people trying to ruin me, where most would see a problem, I'm seeing an opportunity to drop a freestyle and kill them niggas that were booing me. I made my haters watch and put the screw inside of scrutiny beautifully. Also, if I am attending, security's coming first, like I was trying to shop at duty free. Where the fuck's the unity? Where I come from, there's no class, forget truancy. We have got now in common.
The double on that is crazy. Where I'm from, there's no class. Sorry, I had to do it. There's no class. Like being classy, like showing some classiness, like not being like, you know, vulgar and like obscene, or like there's other opposites of classiness, but you know what I'm trying to say. There's no class. Forget truancy. So now that's the class in school. Like if you skip too many classes, then you become truant. I wanted to kind of let it play there, but he's touching some heavy stuff, man. Like Bag of Weird Rappers, fake love, fake handshakes, fake comments, covers costs, never pay homage. Like he's talking about some stuff here as far as the industry goes. Like we're getting like a behind the scenes of like the problems right now.
Security's coming first, like I was trying to shop at duty free. Where the fuck's the unity? Where I come from, there's no class, forget truancy. We have got now in common. Them niggas see a molehill and make a mountain from it. They see a Cuban and a whip, I see a house deposit, how to stop it. Niggas saw keys and went to trial for shotting. I saw keys, learned to play and made thousands from it.
Ooh, come on, man. Come on. They saw keys and went to trial. So keys like kilos. I saw keys like pianos, learned to play and made thousands from it. But I think it's like, you know, there's a lot of like double meaning and wordplay going through here. They see a Cuban and a whip. I see a house deposit. They see a molehill, make a mountain from it. Like he's saying you're exaggerating the little bit you get so that you can seem like you have all this stuff. You got to show that like, oh, I have a Cuban chain and a whip, like a nice car, but you don't even own the home that you're living in. Like this is, oh man, I hope that the UK rappers hear this, but I heard this, it's old. But I wish I could take this and make sure every American rapper hears this too, because you need to hear this. Oh my God.
You see the club popping when we do the show, but you don't see the studio. My life is not a movie, bro. Champagne bottles and all the screaming girls. It's ironic how you'll never hear a scream for help. Fucking hell, why do you think we're going through the same thing? Depression when you make it, the pressure and the hatred. Your people talk about you, you can't say shit. The moment that you ain't it, the labels are looking for replacements. Same shit, people start forgetting what you've done for them. Everyone in music's gonna take until there's nothing left. Your fans are switching up on you, and they don't know how tough it gets. Reading through your old comments, trying to feel some love again. I see karma.
Oh man, the goosebumps right now. You know, I have something to say, but you know what? We're gonna touch back on it. I'm gonna let it play out because I don't want to take away from listening to the song and reacting for you guys. That way, people who don't want to hear my thoughts, the extra thoughts, you can stop once the song's done. But for the rest of you, I have something to say about that.
Gets reading through your old comments, trying to feel some love again. I see karma. Go to work, but God schemes harder. I heard success can come quickly, but it leaves faster. Secrets are what my enemies have been after. Only L's I'm hiding in my closet have a V after.
So looking at it from another perspective, playing devil's advocate, considering you know you're obviously becoming famous, so to speak, but you still deal with a lot of issues on a human level, do you ever just sit and wonder about the stories behind the people you meet day by day? Does it make you feel grateful in a weird way for your life and problems?
And that's a very interesting excerpt to like close it on, because you know, like we talk about this all the time. Like people will see that as, oh, he's being a whiny baby. Like we do it to celebrities all the time. Like, oh, boo me, I'm a millionaire, I have problem. And I think what people have a hard time doing is like showing empathy for people and not understanding that while you think that if you had that money, it would solve the current problems you have, and it very well might, it brings on a different set of problems. So you're not feeling bad for them because you're like, well, they don't have the problems I have. Of course not. Of course they don't have the problems you have, because a lot of the problems you have might be that you need money to do some stuff. But they're going to have different problems that you can't relate to because you don't have that situation. So it's important to always try to show empathy. It's something that I've always tried to do. But what I wanted to refer to, so the rest of you, the reaction can be done. But those of you that stayed, what I wanted to talk about was like, I was literally thinking about this yesterday and how like attention is probably the most dangerous drug that exists. And then like there's different forms of attention, right? There's negative attention, there's positive attention. And I think positive attention is possibly the most dangerous. Like positive in the sense like people showing you love, people showing you appreciation, because you get hooked on that. Like I'll just use myself as an example, as someone who's a very tiny YouTuber. Like, you know, I'm hopefully going to be at 10,000 subscribers soon. Like I'm really close. I'm super excited about that. Like it's my first year. I think it's going super great. But when I went on vacation with my family, I wasn't posting videos because I was on vacation with my family. Like I think I tried. I put like 4 or 5 videos out that month. Like we went away for a month. Maybe it was 6 videos, something like that. But I remember it was a habit of mine, and it's back to like being a habit because I just like to know how things are performing. Like if I'm ready to post a video, whatever. I was in the habit of continuing to check my YouTube studio. So that shows me my subscribers, my views, all of that stuff. And I remember every day waking up, checking, and the engagement was down, the views were down, the subs were down, the likes were down, the comments, were down. And it was really, really tough to be in that situation. And I remember just being upset. Like, I have to save my channel. My channel's going to die. And it just took me, luckily, like I have good support system around me and myself. Like, I think I'm also a very analytical and like try to be rational, logical person. And I just said, look, if people liked what I was doing before and I had to step away because I'm taking care of business, I'm taking care of my family, I'm doing whatever, they're going to like me after when I come back. And if I sit here and I obsess about how many people are watching me, how many people are tuning in, how many people subscribed, how many people are comment, how many people are giving good comments, how many are giving bad comments, how many dislikes did my video get, you can obsess about a million different things. It's a drug. Like it's this feeling you get, and you just have to, just like trying to quit drugs, you just have to take the power away from it. And when I look at it and I see great things now, like I see my channel moving back in a good direction. I'm getting good subscriber gain. I'm getting good viewership. I'm getting good engagement. But if I wasn't, that would be okay too. And I have to have that attitude, because if I don't, this thing is just going to consume me, and I don't want it to do that. So those of you that stayed, that was just like kind of like my real talk moment there. Something I thought of when he said what he said. This song was crazy, man. Like 3.9 million views. This needs like 50 million views. Easy. Like 100 million views. People need to see this. People need to have this type of example in front of them instead of the shit that we see every day in like rap and hip hop. Because this is what will create positive change. Anyways, I know this video dragged on longer than I had hoped, but that's okay. If you guys are still here, I appreciate you spending your time with me. I hope you have an awesome day, and I will see you next time.